great to be a part of this discussion on the tech ecosystem of Sri Lanka, and where we had a lot of stakeholders come in and chime in on what they wanted to get done and where we wanted to go. So personally, as the founder of Takas and as a tech entrepreneur, I feel like there is a lot to be done, obviously, in the terms of knowledge sharing, just collaboration, and maybe at some point some government policy changes as well. But it was a really good beginning, I felt, and I hope we can discuss with one another and everybody can get involved to take it to the next level.
One of my key mottos is anything is possible, and I live by that policy. And I think if you put your mind to anything and you work hard, I think you can do what you want to do. So for Startup Today, creating this ecosystem which we have now, I think it's more than possible. You have the funding, you have the mentorship, you have the incubation centers, you have the competitions, and I think all you have to do is really get out there, wake up, work hard, and push yourself to do a startup today.
I mean, this was a good event. I was happy to be a part of it. I learned a few things from the people who had shared. Hopefully I had the opportunity of sharing some of my thoughts and imparting some knowledge that I've had in nurturing startups for the past 4 years, which have resulted in a number of very successful companies being formed in the country.
In Sri Lanka, I think there's a lot of good developments that have happened, and a lot of good IT companies that have used technology to show startups how you could do something faster at a lesser cost and less risk. I think with regards to what people need access to, I think there's a lot of good startup companies as well as enterprise businesses that can give mentorship and give them feedback on how they should structure their business, where they should go, the tools they should use. And I think that should be more accessible. And with regards to today's forum, they made a very pertinent point about mentorship, and it was nice to see that the audience, many of them saw that and felt that they need mentorship. And as per this event, I think the crowd was very big compared to what people thought it was going to be. And I think they addressed very valuable points, and I think a good follow-up on some of the questions that were asked today would be very good for anybody who would like to learn more about this. And definitely something like this should be happening at least once a month or once a quarter at least, so that people can engage and network and share their ideas and experiences.
It was a great event. I mean, I was astonished to see 90 people turn up just to meet a bunch of guys who's crazy enough to start businesses, etc. There seemed to be a lot more organized behind the scene in terms of the angel network we heard about, the idea to create 1,000 startups, and 20 startups already being created under a semi-governmental program. So I think there's a lot of initiatives taking place. I think what needs to happen now is to make what is already there more, build the awareness and have these type of events on a regular basis. So then you achieve consistency, so that then you can bring new blood into this, because I think a lot of people knew each other. Ecosystem require new people coming into that, and the old guys maturing and giving advice. So I think that would be a great way, and free beer would also help. Well done. I'm very pleased, and thank you very much for having me.